Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about the difference between skill development and grades. No one has ever asked me what I got in grade 2 under handwriting. I got an insufficient. This mark has never affected my life. I've never been to a job interview and had someone ask me, what did I get in grade 7 math? Elementary grades are not the best reflection of what a child can do. One of the things that really is difficult for me is when I get a call from a parent who's in grade 7 and grade 8 and their child is getting okay grades, 60s, 70s, and they want to make sure they're prepared for high school. But when I start working with the child and assess what they can do, what I find is they don't have the core skills necessary to be successful at grade 9. Somehow, based on the way the work was assessed, based on maybe their effort, based on group work, the child is getting decent marks, but they can't do some of the key things. Their reading comprehension is poor, and their ability to recognize the key information doesn't exist. For math, they still don't have their multiplication tables down, and their ability to problem solve or answer higher level questions is really affected. And this is something I see very frequently with students who get 60s and 70s in math, is that they might understand some of the core skill, but they can't apply it to word problems or more difficult questions, and they're always getting those questions wrong. But guess what? In high school, those type of questions are the biggest focus of the curriculum. For writing, it is criminal that kids in grade 7 and grade 8 still cannot write a very tight, concise, well-constructed paragraph. And one thing I see kind of over all students is their inability to edit their own work. These skills are necessary for grade 9, and parents might think that their child is ready because, 70s aren't that bad marks. But what it really is meaning, and what it really is telling me, is that this student doesn't understand between 30 and 40% of the curriculum. Sometimes that's the most important part of the curriculum, and when they go to grade 9, they really start to struggle. This is why I've put together my Google Classrooms in the way that I have, because I think it's absolutely essential that students are able to read a piece of nonfiction and identify the key details, understand what an author is intending in a piece of fiction, write a paragraph and eventually an essay that can clearly share what a student thinks. And lastly, that they really have that basic numeracy down so that when they're working with facts and figures in grade 9, that they can see the connections between the numbers. A lot of parents right now are really struggling to get through the curriculum that the school is offering. My feeling and where I'm coming from is, if I only have a couple hours a day to help my child with their work, I'm going to want to make sure that's on core skills and not necessarily curriculum development. And this is not a criticism of teachers or how they're dealing with this time. They should be focused on curriculum. They should be focused on a wide variety of assignments. However, if my child cannot do the key concepts, I would want to use this quarantine time to make sure that they do develop them so that they are able to be successful at the next level. I've talked a lot about high school, but this is also true for students in grade 3. I find a lot of times that students in grade 3 are doing okay, and the jump to grade 4, that jump to junior learning, can be quite steep. So as a parent, what I'm wanting you to do is not focus necessarily on what the grades your child is receiving, but what skills they currently have and what skills they will need to the next level. And if you're not sure if your child has those skills, please contact me and I can do a free assessment of your child's skills so that you know where they're functioning. Send me a private message or email for more information. Have a great day.